Yo, what's up everybody? It's your dude, your rebel, your guy that steps to the next level, King Sergeant, aka Level 92, saying, what is up on this glorious day? Welcome back everyone for another KeeKlip episode, but this here is KeeKlip 369. Yes, we reached 369 so far within the season, and that is basically 19 episodes in the series, or in the, turn it around, 369 of the series, 19 of the season. I'm saying, it's like, wow, that's a whole lot of episodes in one season. That's unexplanatory. So, gonna do one more review, and then for the next one, hopefully we do something real big. I'm gonna try to get some more details on that one. But beforehand, let's talk a little reviews. For basically the past few episodes, for 66, we looked at Saint Seiya, the original version, which is a very, very good series. I definitely recommend that. The next, for 67, we looked at Saint Seiya Lost Canvas, which is another story, same concept, different plots. Very, very different plots, but some really good. And then the last one, for 68, we looked at Kong, the animated series, which I want to say it kind of takes part of the old animated series, which I'd never seen, or at least not recall a lot. But it was a good series. It's a somewhat good series. I definitely give that a watch. Again, it's not in comparison or nowhere near connected to the original movies at all. It's its own story. So remember that. So for 69, we're going to do something else real quick. And I think it may take a few minutes. But I just want to show you a piece of my collection, which I know I said this before in an early episode. But now y'all get to see the real deal. Transformers, robots in disguise. Yes. This here is almost all of my Transformers. And of course, not a lot of room, so we had to get some down here. Just look at the Megatron. Yes, so these are basically all the Transformers from each series. Some of them are just basically, how can you say, they are from the same series, but you never see them in the movie. So it's kind of like little side characterings. Hold that right there. It's Daddy Optimus. Okay. Now, some of them, like, you got the original G1s, which is basically right here. You got some of the Decepticons. You got that's not Scrapper. That's, God, I cannot get his name. Scavenger. We got Mixmaster, Bone Crusher. We got Iron. Now, this is the original Ironhide. Of course, his face is the chair. I never knew that. I never knew why they did that. I forgot who this one is. It's one of the earlier series. Like I said, this is a whole bunch of series. Some of these from movies. That from a movie. This is supposed to be Dirge. Now, Dirge is one of the original, kind of the fighter jets in the series, alongside with Starscream, which we did not have Starscream yet, but hopefully soon. So there's a whole, like I say, you got Energon series, of course, Beast Wars with Cheetor, and then you got, if I can find them, this is Cheetor, Beast Wars, and that's Cheetor from Beast Machines. The only difference is basically just the whole reanimation. Beast Machines actually, they made him look like realer, like Beast, next to Beast Wars was just cartoonic. Now this one, then again, this is Optimus Prime Year of the Monkey. So this is the Optimus Primal one. This is really, I really like the color on here. I found these at Savers and Goodwills. We got Motormaster from the Combined series, and this one I really like is the Optimus Prime G1 Combined series, where on the back, and this priceless box is open, on the back part is Orion Pax. Now the story, Orion Pax was basically what Optimus Prime originally was, and this is basically going in the G1 series, and I know they mentioned in Prime. Sooner or later, he finds out that Megatron was a Decepticon, and they try to stop. That's kind of how the war begins. On the corner here, we got the other Optimus Primal. That's the original version. Bam. Silverback. And then you got the Transmetal version, which is really cool. Like, so some of these are all clustered, but, you know, it is what it is. If I get, like, a bigger shelf, then this one, yeah, you got the, I think this is Mud Flap or Skids. But this one here, where's that? This one here is a Mud Flap. Now, that's from the Cybertron series. Very, very short in the season. It's kind of after Energon, and of course before Armada, kind of like, oh boy, right there, Optimus Prime from the Armada series. You got this dude from the Cybertron series, and that's another Armada. That's Smokescreen. Like I say, we got Will Jack from G1. Now this one right here, now this Transformer series is my favorite. This was from the I forgot his name though, but this was from Robots in Disguise 2001. One of my favorite series. Great Transformer. Now this is probably the only Transformer I didn't have, because I had some of the construction ones, and I had the Optimus when he was a fire truck, and the Ultramat when he was a tow truck. Now surprisingly for this one, if I can actually I move Jazz. What's up, Jay? Now this right here, this is kind of weird. I remember going to like either a Savers or a Goodwill, and I found these piece by piece. So like the legs were separate, and I think I had this part, but the leg, I think one of the legs or both of the legs were separate. So I was like, okay. So I found both of them at different places, different times. Now I can admit this one's okay. I don't know. I really didn't get to the series, but you know it's okay. It's basically Soundwave as a car instead of radio, but he has like the radio features, of course, with the equalizers. If y'all can see those, get the light in there. There we go. Y'all can see the equalizers in his chest. Pretty awesome, and of course, Jazz. Now I have 3 Jazzes. So this is the one I think that's like in a box, and then we got this one, which this one has like more the smoke screen colors. Now, I think the reason that these is basically they just want to do some like revamps. So they added other cars or other vehicles that weren't either in the movie, but they just wanted to keep it there, just kind of keep the productation great. Kind of like how that was supposed to be in the movie. That was in the movie. What's this one? Back here, I think that's Cup. I'll put this down. Woo! Alright. Yes, this one here is the Cup, and there goes an Ironhide. I'll get that in a minute. Now that one's a Combining Wars Cup. Then you got Proud. Now that one I found at Slackers, and what fell? This is a Ironhide. Yeah, I think this is apparently an Ironhide for Beast War. He's an elephant. This thing's like massive. Like jeez. I'll get that one up in a minute. But yeah, you got like a whole line. And then, of course, Bumblebee. Then you got Blackout, Ironhide back there. Vector Prime, which is not really mentioned a lot. He's basically one of the Armada. Wow, can I keep getting this confused? Cybertronic series, and he's pretty cool. He's like a giant, like old century jet as far as the style. I mean, he's a jet, all right. Now this is where I got confused. Now, you can clearly tell by the colors, by the look, that's a drift. Now that could be the comic series, that's not movie series. Because then the movie one's right here. And I forgot the little deed. Because more look, and these are some of the keys. This one right here, so this was in the Cybertron series. I forgot the name. I thought it was Drift at first, but this one is actually a Cybertronic girl. So it kind of plays part, kind of like how RC did. Now this one's really cool. Sideswipe, which is one of my favorites. Now this one, I was glad they actually got a feet right on this one. They actually have them with the wheels. Because in the movie, like, he's basically skating through. It's like, okay, they got the big bad Sentinel Prime, which he kind of, I don't know how, but like, he could be passable for Alpha Trion, if anything. And speaking of which, so you know you got Optimus Primal like this where he actually was like the movie. That one's G1. Now this one is basically the Age of Extinction. Now the only thing was like, okay, I like how they did that, but you know they could have done a little bit better. And they still gave him that look and everything. It was like, okay, we can kind of deal with that. And of course, there's some lights. That's Grimlock. It actually does work too. I just haven't put batteries in here. There's Bumblebee. Now this big one right here, and this one I actually found out at a toy show. And it was High Score. I actually like that. Now this big data right here is the whole main scenario of Transformers. This here is Primus. Now this is the Cybertronic version or Cybertron series. Kind of like how Unicron was. Primus is basically the creator of Transformers, and in this series, he's Cybertron. Because you can tell, like, this thing is humongous, like, on the side. It's supposed to be like more guns. But you can kind of tell, like, he was the home base. And he, like I said, this guy's huge. Like, probably same size as Unicron. But he's basically he's basically what God is in a Transformers universe. And like I said, he's a creator of all, or Alphatron's kind of more of a lead. So that's kind of like your whole big guy that basically makes everything. I forgot I had two of them. I'm sorry, I forgot I had two Jazz Smoke Strings. I think one of them was missing a hand. And going down here, I think that was Cybertron series. No. That was I want to say Energon or Cybertron. I know Scorponite, that was in the movie. Then we got Jetfire, the OG. And of course, I kind of somewhat like how they did this one, but in the movie they did the whole story right, where he sacrificed himself. And then of course you have Starscream right there, which basically is like a smaller version of him. And then behind here, hold up, I'll actually get these in a minute. You got Retgar. Now this is the Al Yankovic Retgar from the animated series, which I will say I like how they kept the character. I like how they kept the look. And this one is actually pretty good next to the movie ones, and also the season 3 series. He had, in one of the episodes, he is played by Weird Al Yankovic, and in one part he's throwing like some garbage out. You see a motorcycle. That's basically the old original Retgar, because all the Retgars are basically motorcycles. But this one, I like that one. It's pretty cool. This one is from the Cybertron series. I forgot his name. Missing a hand. But yep. And there's Megatron, the movie version where he's a jet. Now this one actually I like the color in there. Really like the colors. But yeah, so this, I just want to show you guys this whole collection. Of course, you got Minnesota in the back, where that one is a combined series. This one is more that's the Robots in Disguise in the later version. But yeah, so I just want to show y'all guys this whole beautiful collection of Transformers. Well, I hope you guys liked all those little Transformers. If you ever have a collection, type it on a comment. There's some really, really good rare ones out there. I know if I ever find like an Ultra Madness G1 or the Robots in the Sky series, or even a Hot Rod, like I said, there's a whole lot of rare ones out there. If I can get those, I'm happy, boy. I'll cry. So that'll be doing it for today. Just something quick, and I'll probably get into more videoing later. I don't know, kind of get everything kind of put in together and whatnot. So, like always, you can like, subscribe, and comment to the video. Also, check me out on Facebook, Keenan Sargent. You already know. And then you got Twitter and Instagram, Dude1192, and also Snapchat and TikTok, Dude1192. You already know the deal. Till next time, stay tuned for 370, which I pray to be big for you guys. And I'll see y'all when I'm going to see y'all. Peace out. Stay awesome.